Hi, today we're going to be discussing with you two Swedish companies, Vinnova and Mobilityxlab. Both of these companies really try to drive innovation in Sweden. One focuses more on sustainability, the other one focuses more on the mobility sector. However, these aren't businesses that actually produce a product or service. They really try to get startups the resources that they need to scale and scale quickly. Let's go ahead and jump in.
Yeah, so I get to tell you a little bit about Vinnova. Vinnova is Sweden's innovation agency. They help build Sweden's innovation capacity, contributing to sustainable growth. Their vision is that Sweden is an innovative force in a sustainable world. As they say, we give many people the opportunity to experiment and test new ideas before they become profitable. At Vinnova, they focus on three key areas: identifying, mobilizing, and funding. Their methods include the mission design framework, which is a four-stage process that fuses strategic design, participative cultures, and complex systems practice within overarching framework of mission-oriented innovation.
That's great, McLean. Mobilityxlab is very similar, except like I said, they focus more on the mobility sector. It's really a collaboration hub within mobility. They give startups the tools and resources that they need to scale. So Mobilityxlab, whereas Vinnova is actually an investor or providing grants, Mobilityxlab doesn't do that. They have key partnerships, specifically 7 key partners that include Volvo is one of their key partners, as well as Ericsson and a few others. They strive for sustainability as well, so there's a little bit of a similarity there. Some of their goals around sustainability, including creating a climate neutral car by 2030, a carbon neutral company by 2040, and a circular company by 2050. And I would say they are an innovator and a disruptor, but not in the sense that they're creating something that's innovative, but the leadership there has really strong partnerships with strong companies, global companies that help these startups get the tools and resources that they need to scale.
Interesting. Regarding the markets that Vinnova serves, they focus on 10 areas for a sustainable future: sustainable industry, food systems, mobility, precision health, sustainable built environments, digital transformation, ecosystems for innovative companies, skills supply, public sector and civil society, and emerging innovations. As they say, we involve different organizations and a wide range of competencies. Sustainability, gender equality, and international competitiveness, are prioritized themes in all 10 areas. Kang?
Thanks, McLean. For Mobilityxlab, it's pretty much the same as the Vinnova, just more into much niche market compared with Vinnova. They deal with the companies who wants to gain opportunity to work with pioneering companies in mobility and tech companies, so to bring their products to life with support from the innovation platform, such as they provide AI softwares to detect drug detections, control modules for self-driving technologies. So they are pretty much more into, like I said before, mobilities, technologies, AI, innovation stuff.
Yeah. Regarding the leadership of Vinnova, Vinnova is led by, and please excuse my pronunciation, Darha Isaacson and Dan Hill. Darha, in the Director General capacity, has founded 3 companies and worked with product innovation for over a decade. She served as advisor to the Prime Minister's Innovation Council, been recognized as one of Sweden's most powerful opinion makers by the financial magazine Veckans Affärer, and was named one of the world's 100 most influential people in digital government by the website Apolitical. Dan Hill, and in his own words, is a designer and urbanist. And before Innova, he was based in London through working across global projects for multidisciplinary design and engineering firm Arup. He spent most of his career hovering around design, cities, and technology, often at the same time, and in particularly binding what we call strategic design, the design of the context of things in terms of policy, culture, systems, and approaches to that of the details of user experience design or actual touch points over interactions by which we live our lives. Josh?
Yeah, it's interesting. We'd consider that a small company of just 200. Well, Mobilityxlab is a company of just 6. Founded in 2017. They don't have a large workforce. It's headed by Katarina Brood. She actually uses agile work methods, and she has a lot of industry partners that really strengthen the culture of the organization. And that's really how the company came together. Some of the positions that they do have there are collaboration managers, mood managers, obviously the CEO, and several project leaders. So let's jump into the next topic, McLean.
Yeah, regarding some recent news that Vinnova has been a part of and include Street Moves projects. Street Moves is an initiative in partnership with the think tank ArcDes. And in this project, they are taking the 15-minute city down to a 1-minute street. Think of designing a street to encompass all of your needs in order to live. There's a lot of reasons for doing this, and this is a great project that would potentially be scaled throughout the world. Another interesting topic that came up and a news release was Wireless Car announced an AI research project for sustainable mobility. Using vehicle data in the right way has huge potential, which they aim to explore to decouple pollution and CO2 emissions from the mission of providing necessary mobility for all. Many different factors will benefit from the data of millions of connected vehicles once it's analyzed in the Freedom Project. Kang?
Yeah. For Mobilityxlab, just as what Josh mentioned, this is a very young company, start 2017. The most recent news they have is they have one company named Polestar has joined Mobilityxlab early this year as its newest partner, becoming the first company to do so since the company started 2017 when Mobilityxlab was founded. This company basically just joined to perform the function to screen tech startups and their solutions. Work closely with the shortlist companies who incubate ideas and turn proofs of concepts into reality. So it's very new to the company, and they are really looking forward to see more performance of this new partner bring to the company. So McLean can final up everything for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting stuff here, and I have to say we're really excited to visit these two innovative entities, we'll call them. One being Vinnova, which is a state-sponsored agency aimed at specific goals that are more sustainability, societal in nature. and Mobilityxlabs, which is obviously funded and supported by industry, and therefore is aimed at driving towards the bottom line. So both are really innovative companies and entities that have an interesting approach to their markets. And I think that one of the things that we've discussed is that it seems like innovation is actually in the DNA in Sweden. And we really are excited because there seems to be a commitment to investing in things that don't have a direct ROI or an immediate return. So we hope you enjoyed a little background on these two innovative entities, and we look forward to visiting with you in the future.